But I fancy the margin will go in favour of Icarus here over Agalia. Real-time battling on, and Oh So Discreet down the outside. A terrific blanket finish yet again. But I think the nose is there for Icarus.
Oh So Discreet has got third at Cheltenham, as mentioned by Ron Paps. First for number 2 in fourth position, $1,085.80. So
a succession of about 5 seconds in a row as Brorama Star goes in. But with the claim for Matt Pumper, he's the only one that's claimed up at the top of the weights. He really should be getting close to winning here. As You Would is ready, and so they're all in and set to go. Racing now. As You Would jump well over on the outside in company with Captain Toddy and Lady Mulroy in the orange colours began okay, and Zamarin is up there in the middle of the track, and the red sleeves dicing for the lead with Medipal. And just in behind them, Sophie Princess. Coming down the straight the first time, Basileos is midfield, and As You Would strides across, and he found the rail and did it pretty comfortably. Got to the lead on the fence before the 200. Zamarin second, Lady Mulroy third, Medipal fourth the inside, Sophie Princess fifth, Captain Toddy sixth the outside. A length further back, Basileos, followed by Go Commando. Minogue caught 3 wide. Brorama Star the centre, Bold Bard, and Our Starway is last of all. As You Would leaves the straight. It's been a great ride in the early stages to get over on the rails and keep it a slow tempo. As You Would in front of Lady Mulroy, Medipal on the inside, Zamarin is fourth, 2 lengths Sophie Princess, Captain Toddy. He's wide and running towards the leaders now, being followed by Go Commando. A half Basileos, Minogue can't get in. Bold Bard a length and a half away from Brorama Star and Our Starway. Inside the 1400, As You Would dictating the terms of the race for Matt Pumper. In second placing, Lady Mulroy, 3 lengths away, Zamarin. Medipal is fourth on the inside, closely followed then by Captain Toddy over on the outside in the purple colours, and then came a half a length away to Sophie Princess. A length and a half Go Commando, Basileos, 1 Minogue, Bold Bard, Brorama Star, and 2 Our Starway. Inside the 1,000, and As You Would is the leader. He's out by about a length and a half. Lady Mulroy in second placing. A length and a half further back is Zamarin. Medipal is fourth on the inside, and they're followed then by, back behind those horses at the 800, Captain Toddy. Then Sophie Princess. Minogue's taking off from Go Commando, Basileos, and about a length and a half further back, Brorama Star, Bold Bard, and Our Starway at the 600 metres. And As You Would leading narrowly. Lady Mulroy on his outside. Zamarin is third, and then a gap to Medipal, Captain Toddy. Minogue around the outside as they corner, and Basileos is a fair way back. As You Would cornered in front of Lady Mulroy below the 400. Zamarin to third, and then Medipal, Sophie Princess, Basileos a minute back. Lady Mulroy outside, As You Would. He's fighting back well on the inside. Zamarin is trying to reach the pair of them. As You Would on the inside, Lady Mulroy and Zamarin, 50 to go now, and it's a great battle. As You Would will not be denied. He kicks. Oh, gee, might have lasted from Zamarin, but it is a photo. Heads are out of sync, one or the other, As You Would or Zamarin. Lady Mulroy just held third from Medipal, Basileos, Bold Bard, Minogue, and then Go Commando, Brorama Star, Sophie Princess, Captain Toddy, and Our Starway. Stand by for numbers. He's going to last, As You Would. He's broken it through today. As You Would, Matt Pumper. He'll get it number 2. Zamarin is second. Number 6, Peter Mertens, and 10 third, Lady Mulroy, Lonergan Millam. The finish of the day, 2, 6 and 10. A superb ride by Matt Pumper, getting this 5-year-old to break a string of minor placings. 2, 6 and 10 in 2:30.5, which is some 6.2 outside of the record. As You Would winning here for the 6th time from 21 outings. He's been placed 9 times before, and that was a tough fighting win by the favourite. 2 As You Would, Matt Pumper, and David Hall first. Second placing, 6 Zamarin, Peter Mertens and Tony Vasil, and 10 Lady Mulroy, third Lonergan Millam and Len Trelaw. They were on the pace the whole way, those 3 horses. It was difficult for the back markers to make ground. Basileos has run on into 4th place, and 5th home went to number 11, Medipal. Now dividends are through. As You Would paid $3.30 and $1.60. Zamarin $4.30. Lady Mulroy $5.50. Now the daily double today, $47.30 on 3 and 2. The quaddie 5312, 2,971.20. Quinella 27.70, Exacta 45 even, Trifecta $508.80 in the running double, $16.80. I know he's a young boy still claiming 3, but in a distance race you wouldn't see a better ride than that. Outstanding.
Wide, she put herself straight into a position. The only thing I sort of see in this race that's probably a bit against her is that there is a lack of pace, and but look, it's quite possible that she could even lead herself in this race. So look, she's just a very, very smart filly. Look, if there's anything in the enclosure that I think that looks well enough to beat her, I think it's the horse of Ryan's, I'm in Heaven. I'm actually quite taken with her because most of her racing had been done here, but since she's travelled...
Powell would be too concerned if he led on Princess Clang. We'll see how the speed is. They're off and racing now, and she was first to jump out of the gates, Princess Clang, and Wandane is going with her in the early part. And when they settle down, Wandane's the leader. Now, Princess Clang will sit outside the speed second. Grand Lasso is third. Kavorka's going forward, and Paladama's racing fifth on the outside of Feelers. Foscat a shade worse than midfield from Ina's Treasure. God Help Me. I'm in Heaven is a long way back as they start the run down the side, but Chula's out about 4 deep, and La Peche sees them all. Heading to the 800 metres mark, and Wandane is the leader by a length. Princess Clang is second. Grand Lasso third on the inside of Paladama. Kavorka's fifth, but out 3 deep. 1.5 to Feelers on the inside of Foscat, and then came Ina's Treasure. Petula's very wide from I'm in Heaven, God Help Me, and La Peche's last of all. They're on the bend with 500 to go. Wandane first around the bend. Princess Clang about to go up after it now. Grand Lasso's on the fence, then Kavorka. Paladama's behind Princess Clang, trying to get into the clear, then Feelers and I'm in Heaven. Princess Clang sprinted to the front at the 300 metres mark, and she got away from Kavorka. Feelers running home from Ina's Treasure. I'm in Heaven down the outside. Princess Clang still in front at the 100. Paladama's on the fence from Feelers, but Princess Clang, she's finding plenty. Gee, she's a class act, Princess Clang, and she'll win comfortably. Princess Clang, I'd say, from Feelers and Paladama. Not much in at second and third. Feelers might be second. Paladama third. Fourth either I'm in Heaven or Ina's Treasure together from Foscat La Peche. The next time in the race, God Help Me, followed by Kavorka. Grand Lasso, Wandane, and last time was Petula. I think this filly just keeps getting better, Princess Clang. Her win the other day was good, and she had 58 in the back today. And I thought Powell was pretty kind to her the last little bit. I didn't think he really knocked her around at all at the finish, and she just had too much on them. Number 1, the winner, Princess Clang. 6 got second, Feelers, and 2 was third, Paladama. Gee, she's honest, filly, Paladama. And 8 was fourth, and that was I'm in Heaven. So the numbers are 1, 6, 2, and 8. 1, 6, 2, and 8. Princess Clang, $1.80, $1.20. Feelers second, number 6, to pay $1.90, and third went to 2, Paladama, to pay $2.20. 8 was fourth, I'm in Heaven. You have the numbers now after the running of race number 6.
Cheers, Al.
Which was another of John O'Shea's horses a while ago, Mushtak. And Mushtak did very well thereafter. Will On a High continue in that role? Well, who knows? He's been very confidently supported here. They're racing. Beautiful start. Participate, one of the best out. Catechism away well, and so was Newington Style, Chicken Soup and Freestyler improving, followed by Marlowe. Then the favourite I'm on a High, one off the rails. Crown Mahal wide from Superfine Mustard. Azrak, Zorba, Dundee, Blinder and 2 King of Rhythm. Chicken Soup to the lead. And down past the 800 has a break of a length now on Participate. Catechism third. No Luck Freestyler followed by Marlowe on the inside. In the middle, Newington Style and I'm on a High as working up wider out now from Superfine, and further back is Mustard. Crown Mahal is trapped out on a limb. 2.5 Zorba, Dundee, Azrak, Blinder and King of Rhythm working their way around the Rose Hill home corner. Chicken Soup is taken on by Participate, and on the outside Freestyler. He's worked very hard, Freestyler, 1.5 lengths to I'm on a High joining in, and then comes at the head of the others Catechism, and Mustard making a race of it too. Mustard coming down the outside. I'm on a High trying to match it. Freestyler, Participate and Chicken Soup. It's Mustard hitting the front now. About 75 to go. Mustard from I'm on a High, who's fighting back. Mustard just in front. Mustard or I'm on a High. To the naked eye from here, maybe Mustard with Catechism third, Azrak and Participate not all that far away from Marlowe, and then came Freestyler, followed by, at the head of the rest, Chicken Soup, Zorba Dundee. Another 2 or 3 lengths away, Newington Style, Blind as Superfine, King of Rhythm, and tailed off was Crown Mahal. Photo called for. Mustard and I'm on a High. The two in the photo. It looks as they race away from my broadcasting box. You've got to allow for the outside horse, and with the rail out 6 metres as it is today, it does look as though the outside horse has got something in its favour. Anyway, we'll certainly know in just a moment. Mustard, number 7, written by Glenn Boss. Will it be a winning treble for... winning double for Glenn this afternoon, having won the first on How Funny or Not? Yes, it is a winning double. Number 7 is the winner, Mustard, written by Glenn Boss for John McNair. 7 is the winner, Mustard. Number 2 is second, I'm on a High, written by Hugh Bowman for John O'Shea. Hasn't been a happy day for John. And number 11, third, Catechism. And he's trained by Gerald Ryan, written by Brent Albuino. Number 5 was fourth, making up many lengths, Azrak. 7, 2, 11 and 5. The winner by Vittori from Altezza, and has had the 2 runs back, ran third at Hawkesbury on Cup Day behind I'm on a High. Was beaten 2.3 lengths, but obviously a lot fitter following the run, and was able to outplug his victor at Hawkesbury here this afternoon to win by a slender margin.
More from Eagle Farm, and the countdown to the next correct weight is there at Cheltenham. We're off to Eagle Farm after this Sandown race. Greg Miles standing by.
And the Counties Mates are trimming up after initially being a little easy through betting. It'll run the pronounced favourite ahead of White Mist, who's continued to drift out as the second favourite. And then up to 1 Sundiata and 7 My Fraulein, who's been quite a drifter on track. 680 on the tote is certainly under the odds. White Mist about to move in. She might attempt to lead all the way again here, as she did in a midweeker. White Mist ready. Carly Smites are very unlucky the last start. Here's the X-Files going in. One at Murray Bridge, had all the favours in that race, got a rails run, responded to the whip. Here's Champagne Mist coming up. So they're just about right now. Blue Marwina set the outside. They're ready. Set for the last. Carly Smites are the favourite. They're ready and racing, and she jumped beautifully, Carly Smites. Champagne Miss got away okay. So did My Fraulein. The grey Ballistic Miss on the inside. The X-Files is rolling forward. White Mist off the pace, and she's settling back second last with Blue Marwina behind her. Carly Smites is on top. Champagne Miss 2 lengths away second. My Fraulein is third. A length and a half the X-Files. 2 lengths further back in the field, Classic Patches. Ballistic Miss on the inside of her, and then Sundiata. White Mist is second last. Blue Marwina last of all. 1100 to go, and Carly Smites is rolling along at a pretty good tempo, out by 2. Champagne Miss is second. 3.5 away My Fraulein, and she's followed the X-Files and then Classic Patches. 3/4 Ballistic Miss, a length further back Sundiata, and then White Mist, and 2 to Blue Marwina. Carly Smites heads towards the 800 turn, out by 2.5. Champagne Miss second. 4 lengths to My Fraulein. 3 lengths the X-Files. 2 lengths Ballistic Miss on the inside of Classic Patches, and then another 2 lengths Sundiata outside White Mist, and Blue Marwina's last of all at the 600, and Carly Smites has run it pretty quickly, and second placing Champagne Miss came away from the rails, gets within a half length of the leader. My Fraulein third at the turn from the X-Files. Classic Patches has pulled out, and then Ballistic Miss and White Mist. Carly Smites are at the 400, being tackled by Champagne Miss. My Fraulein running on. Classic Patches wider out. Ballistic Miss for the run on the inside, and White Mist. It's with 200 to go. Carly Smites are in front. Ballistic Miss gets the run to come after her. Carly Smites are from Ballistic Miss. Champagne Miss, White Mist. Ballistic Miss grabbed the lead. White Mist dives. They hit the line. Boy, this is pretty close. Because Carly Smites has kicked back as well, with White Mist and Ballistic Miss between them. Photo finish. I'll stay out, leave this one to the judge. My Fraulein next from Champagne Miss, the X-Files, Classic Patches, Sundiata, Blue Marwina. This is a great finish. Ballistic Miss had grabbed Carly Smites, then White Miss dived at the pair of them, and Carly Smites kicked back along the inside. 3-way photo. Ooh, not sure. It looks like Ballistic Miss there, but I'd be holding on with my tickets. There's the photo finish. The inside has kicked well. She'd been clearly headed. Number 8 has got it. Carly Smicer. Three-way go. Carly Smicer has arrived. She's kicked again after being clearly headed by Ballistic Miss. Carly Smicer first. Ballistic Miss second. And White Miss third. It's 8, 6 and 5. Well, that does take the finish of the day. 8, 6 and 5. Carly Smicer giving Darren Gauci a double and David Hall a treble for the afternoon. Second placing Ballistic Miss, Peter Mertens and Wendy Kelly. And third, White Mist, Kieran McAvoy and Brian Mayfield-Smith. 8, 6 and 5. Fourth, My Fraulein, number 7. And fifth in was Champagne Miss number 4. That's as close as you go to a triple dead heat. Great finish there. Carly Smicer, this is a very promising 5-year-old mare. She'll be winning again. Good ticker shown there. And Darren Gauci racking up 2. David Hall 3. 8, 6, 5. Good time too. So she's run it at 136.3. Good victory there in the last.
Cheers, Gregory. Major Venture Keep today with some thrilling finishes at Sandown. All we await is a scales report as we watch the head-on. Greg Biles, Andrew Bensley, the team from Sports Colour this afternoon at Sandown. First 4 news to come through from Eagle Farm. Nadia Horn will be along after this race to keep you thoroughly entertained, informed and up to date on a Group 1 night of harness racing and of course some good listed races from Ascot as well. And don't forget, we'll have all of the news counting down to tomorrow's 9 race coverage from Hong Kong. All 9 races, first at 4 o'clock Eastern and the last at 8:45 Eastern. 4 Group 1s, Valvalon shooting for an historic 3rd sprint in Hong Kong, while Scenic Peak chases glory in the mile. Correct weight we have at Eagle Farm. That is confirmed now on the 7th race, 6, 1, 2 and 13. That's it for my part of the afternoon. Nadia Horn along shortly. Here's Ian Craig at Rosehill.
Righto, Brendan, final event of the day. Cheam 310 in New South Wales, and it's a pretty line ball. He got out about a point longer generally, but he's in the point, so he has been the best back runner here. Cheam, Darren Beedman for John Hooks, and of course Woodland Stud, who are also represented by number 3 Pentathlon, who's at $6.60, and number 6 at $7.20, namely Cabin Fever, Chris Muntz. Chris was kicked by Onyx in the saddling enclosure prior to the Christmas Cup, wasn't fit to ride, and missed race 7, but he's okay for the last. Now, only about 4 or 5 to move up. Final event over the 1500. Previous gate of Mustard number 7, ridden by Glenn Bosch, and a tight finish from 2 I'm on a High. 11 Catechism 3rd, and Stand. Ready for the last. They're off this time. Colosseum, Mr. DeLink, Blazing Arch slow. Kingston Shores getting back, and the heavily backed Cheam is just the leader as they settle down from Cuzco, and going up quickly, Cabin Fever. Length and a half further away as McLaren Vale followed closely as they sort themselves out by Old Top Shot, and at the head of the others then McLaren Vale. Copy Blanc is not all that far away, and then Danny Dancer followed by Pentathlon. 2 lengths to Kessia, then a break to Blazing Arch followed by Kingston Shores, and then Pugalau and Shannon Magic, and last of all is Colosseum. Out of the back they run towards the 800, and Cabin Fever assumes control, a half length on Top Shot. In 3rd position, a length and a half away on the inside, Cheam with the run of the race from Cuzco, McLaren Vale. On the inside, Pentathlon, a half to Danny Dancer, Kepi Blanc, and then comes Kessia, Pugalau, and then Blazing Arch, Kingston Shores from Shannon Magic, and a length and a half further back, Colosseum. By the 500, working to the corner, Cabin Fever from Top Shot. Cuzco 3rd, McLaren Vale wider out, Cheam sweating on a run, followed by Pentathlon, and then Danny Dancer, and a length and a half to Kessia and Kepi Blanc from Pugalau. In the straight, 300 left to go, Cabin Fever in front, Top Shot. Now Cheam is getting out and is setting it after this leader, Cabin Fever, and a length and a half further back, McLaren Vale. Cheam pegs back Cabin Fever, Beedman and Muntz clear of Old Top Shot, but Cheam gains the upper hand, is forging away, and Cheam wins it. Old Top Shot got second, 11 years of age, Cabin Fever 3rd, Pentathlon 4th. Then Kessia followed by McLaren Vale, Danny Dancer, Cuzco and Kepi Blanc. Further away then Colosseum, Kingston Shores, Pugalau and Shannon Magic, and Blazing Arch was last. Number 1 has landed some good bets to take the final event of the day, as I mentioned earlier. Number 1, Cheam, 330 and 160 by Quest for Fame. Had a beautiful run, needed the out. It came at the right time, and Cheam has been able to score. Number 1, ridden by Darren Beedman for John Hawkes and the Woodland Stud Syndicate. Standing by for all numbers, and the last time is 1:29.51 on a day when they've run good times. Another class record established here, bettering by 0.38 into Banks' class record 34.23. Numbers first four, 1, 14, 6 and 3. Number 1, Sheem D. Beedman, Top Shot. What a marvellous old horse, 11 years of age, trained by Chicka Pearson. At Maruya, ridden by Hugh Bowman, and number 6 third, and that's Cabin Fever by Penn Tyre, trained by Paul O'Sullivan. Chris Munns 3 ran 4th, and that was Pentathlon. And here are some totes for you. Now, the winner, number 1, 330 and 160. Number 14, 1090. Number 6, 260. Quinella, $116.10. Exact is $134.40. The trifecta, $968.80. The first four on 1:14.63, $6,646.50. Superfecta numbers 1:14.6, 3, 5, 11. 1:14.6, 3, 5 and 11.
Thanks a lot for that, Ian. Thank you for your help out at Rosehill Gardens this afternoon. 1:14. One of the features there today, the listed Channel 9 Stakes over 1,200 metres. Stocky Jean is the tote favourite at $4.20. Following Ascot, we'll have the next at Bankstown. We might give you the update there. 10.819. The ratings, Kadupi is the top rate.
Data looking around to the back of the gates. There's the red light. All in. Channel 9 Stakes racing. All Grand Cavalier went right down onto his nose, and Fair Alert got snagged back to last. Prince of Charms gone back with him. Stocky Jean took a backward step. Beautiful Bon Bon, Secret Remedy with the first away. Another Kite Jump Well, he's up running third, a length and a half. Fair Alert quickly gathering momentum. On his outside as they settle down, Clockwork Orange from Tribula deep out. Grand Cavalier's picked himself up. Then Stocky Jean on the inside of Golden Delicious. Shake My Hand behind them. They're not going quickly. A length away, Irish Pride. Prince of Charm next the inside, followed by Kensal Bay and Hide the Halo, and Cap Rats was forced back to last past the 500, and Beautiful Bon Bon being rated beautifully in front, led by a length on Secret Remedy, about to move out after her from another Kite on the fence. Tribula's running fourth. Grand Cavalier's off the track outside. Clockwork Orange and Fair Alert the rail. They're being followed by Irish Pride the outside with Golden Delicious, and Prince of Charm to the extreme outside. Beautiful Bon Bon taken on and headed by Secret Remedy at the 150 with Grand Cavalier running on. Irish Pride laying in, then Prince of Charm starting his run. It's Secret Remedy in front from Irish Pride, Prince of Charm, Golden Delicious and Cap Rats, but Secret Remedy wins. In fact, a stable Quinella. Secret Remedy beat Irish Pride, who wanted to lay in badly in the stretch. It's a photo third. Prince of Charm and Cap Rats from the clouds flew home with Golden Delicious. Stocky Jean behind them from Beautiful Bon Bon, followed further back by Grand Cavalier. A great run. Followed then by the inside, another Kite, then Clockwork Orange, Kensal Bay and Tribula. Then Hide the Halo, and Fair Alert is back near the tail, bar one, Shake My Hand, which has tailed off.
Ascot placings 4, 7 and a photo, and we'll bring you that third number as soon as we can. Back
in the stalls, and they're set. Starter on top of the stand. Gran Turismo, Major Middle being held wide out. They're off. Holmesville Lass was the first out. Also quickly into stride old Nick Mumbo Italiano, and they're going to head off Top Stock. Just behind those, Suspicion and Son of Vassac, Major Middle, Vain Zoe. About to poke up on the inside of Friendly Manor, then Gran Turismo and Main Stage is back near the tail as they go over the crossings. At the back now, 1400 to travel. Holmesville Lass in front, and she's being steadied up. She's travelling okay, a length and a half. Running second, Suspicion. Old Nick is third. A length and a half away to Mumbo Italiano, fourth, and then Top Stock fifth as the tempo increases as this leader wants to run. A length to Son of Vassac when they started to string out from Gran Turismo, going up with his mouth wide open. Vain Zoe's on the inside of Major Metal, and then Main Stage, and on his inside Friendly Manor. In this pattern they go to the 1,000 metres mark, and the Bunbury mare Holmesville Lass, and she's under a vice-like grip. A length and a half, Suspicion and Old Nick third. 1.5 away then to Mumbo Italiano. Coming off the fence as Gran Turismo went around him quickly, and they start to bunch at the 800. Son
Son of Vassac only about 3 lengths off the leader behind them. On the fence to Top Stock, Major Medal, Vain Zoe off the bit, and she's being pushed forward. Main Stage is certainly giving the leaders a tidy start at the 600, and Friendly Manner whips them in as they come onto the 500 mark, and it's Holmes Villas still in front. A long neck Gran Turismo, Suspicion third, about to switch out around the heels of Gran Turismo. Son of Vassac will be planted 4 deep on the turn from Major Metal, and then 2 lengths to Old Nick Mumbo Italiano. Vain Zoe Main Stage giving the leaders a huge amount of ground to make up. Son of Vassac, they reach the lead. Harvey snuck a peep over the shoulder, moved on the big chestnut. He burst to the front and he looked home. Major Metal running on. Gran Turismo battling back. Suspicion Main Stage leaving his run all too late, and Son of Vassac's going to blitz them. Son of Vassac 3 lengths. Major Metal second, a nose in front of Gran Turismo. Suspicion Main Stage followed further back in the field to Old Nick, Holmes Villas, and then Mumbo Italiano. Vain Zoe could have come to the end of her tether, and then Friendly Manner, and back with those near enough to the rear of the field is Top Stock.
Son of Vassac for rider Paul Harvey taking out the December Stakes listed event at Ascot. Just about set at the Meadows. Here's Ron.
Thank
$1